Good morning, all the participants. Day 4 on FDP, session 10. I welcome also today's resource person, Mr. Kumar Sima. Art of Living is the anchor and trainer of today's most important topic, because ACT also know that other than your topic, it is mandatory that you have to take the topic on the skill of the employment. Our side is chosen as stress management, that will be accepted by the Art of Living of Kumar Sima sir. And just before start the session, that's brief introduction to the Mr. Kumar Sima sir and my student Mallikarjun.
Good morning to all professors and participants. A small introduction about Kumar Sima sir. He is a principal consult overview, a NIT Calicut BTech graduate with MBA in finance from HULT, Boston, USA. Kumar sir is currently an anchor and Art of Living corporate and institutional faculty too. He has more than 11-year experience across training, financial service, and business development. He has worked with organizations such as HDFC Bank, Adam Consulting Global, Maruti Suzuki India Private Limited, and Immerticus and Learning and Bangalore University affiliated Tijan College. The Kumar has focused training skill in the area of communication, public speaking, management, and also offers the unique program of 5 days MBA to benefit organization and getting an overview of overall business and functioning and marketing, finance, strategy, and operations. He has also trained the corporate and academic on various soft skill areas such as a communication skill and team building through an Art of Living program. In his last role, he worked as a training manager in India's leading financial service training institute, Immerticus Learning Private Limited. In this role, he was responsible for training and investment banking operations, financial accounting, financial risk management, financial market, and intermediaries and monetary system, apart from proactivity, think up research tasks. And achievements of Kumar sir: Young Achiever awarded by Art of Living 2017 for overall corporate and academic excellence. Sent Winner Award for securing 8th rank in All India for mathematics in CENTA teaching professions and Olympiad 2017, and Best Consulting Project HULT Boston, USA in 2013, awarded by the Qatar government. Outstanding research papers awarded international conferences BU in 2015, and Global Securities Operations certified by CISI UK in 2016, and Exceptional Performance Award for an increasing in profitability, Maruti Suzuki India Private Limited, MSIL 2008. QCI Government of India certified yoga trainer, and published an article, Statistical Analysis, Art of Living and Well Program, Samay Yoga, Tijan Journal in 2015. Sir is also Art of Living. Kumar sir is a corporate program, happiness program, wellness program, S+, and stress-free teaching, and presenting KYC, know your children, KYT, know your teen. The workshop teacher of Art of Living. He has been a teaching for 4 years, and then he has volunteering since 2006. He has also led the yoga program in the corporate UCAL Fuel System Limited and IIIT TCS etc. for International Yoga Day. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Once again, I take over the session. Start the session. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. It would be great if we can all switch on our videos. It'll be great, it can be interactive. As much as possible, if we can switch on our videos, only then will I know that we are all participating. Okay. So, great. Thank you, Priya madam, Upsita madam, for switching on the video. Shiv Shankar sir, thank you. Dr. Prabhakar, thank you. Kokila sir, thank you. Kavita madam, thank you for switching on your video. I request others also to follow suit. All right, so we'll get started. So the topic that I've been stress management. Okay, I would like to understand from all of us, what according to you is stress? Anyone can unmute and speak. Anyone? What is your definition of stress?
Sir, it is something that unable to a task which is assigned or the responsibility we have taken, but we are unable to manage it on time or maybe efficiently.
Excellent, excellent. Very nice, Vikas sir. Thank you. Anyone else would like to add?
When someone is not able to manage the duty or the responsibility given satisfactorily, that
Yeah.
also creates stress. And when there is no cooperation from other members of the group, particularly in place, or we can say in family also, that creates
Okay.
stress.
Excellent. Yeah. Two important points have come up with this discussion. As firstly, sir was saying that we are unable to cope up with the kind of work pressure that we have. And also, ma'am also made a very valid point, something to do on the family lines. Anyone else would like to add?
Sometimes when we run out of ideas to handle a situation, stress is in.
Run out of ideas.
Yes.
Very
To
interesting.
handle a situation, sometimes it may happen.
To handle a situation. Interesting. Yeah, something to do with the mind. Ideas come in the mind. Yeah. Stress also originates in the mind.
Yeah.
And any other answers?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please, sir.
I think, sir, stress is due to the imbalance between the mind, body, and the soul.
Okay. Mind, body, and soul not in harmony, says Rabindra sir.
Yeah.
There is a disharmony. Okay. Everyone's okay with English, right? I mean, I can speak English, Hindi, Kannada, 3 languages. Everyone's okay with English if we stick to English? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Any other
Overloading on mind, it leads to stress generally.
Okay. Prakash sir says overloading.
On mind.
Overloading on the mind. Overload. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Very, very good point. Any other answers? Maybe one or two more? Yes, no? Okay, great. So this is this mechanical engineering department? The entire college is here?
All over India, sir. All over
Oh,
India.
yeah.
All over India, 200 participants will be registered.
All right. And is it all the departments are here or only mechanical?
Not mechanical, other departments also involved.
Okay, great. So let me ask a simple question to all of us. What is, I'm not talking about the stress, life stress, I'm talking about physics stress. Everyone knows physics, right? Everyone, I'm sure without that, we won't be engineers. Okay. So because this is an engineering college, I would like to take an engineering definition for stress. Okay. Stress also, the other name, the other synonym for stress in engineering or physics is what? Anyone knows that parameter? What do we call stress as?
Force per area.
Excellent. Excellent. Who said that?
Abarna.
Abarna ma'am. Thank you, Abarna.
Yeah. The Department of Physics, Sri Kalishwari College, Sivagasi, Tamil Nadu.
Okay. That's no wonder you know it so well. So stress is force. Stress or pressure is force divided by area. Everyone agrees? Stress is nothing but force divided by area. Now, who can tell me what is? Now let's connect this from physics to life. Okay, life stress is equal to life force divided by life area. Okay, so now taking into consideration our own life, what do you think is the force and what do you think is the area? Let's talk about force. Force divided by area is the stress. What is the force in day-to-day life?
People.
Okay, to be more specific, I mean, people are there, but what with people?
Work
Work
sir.
pressure, family pressure.
One at a time. Pressure, no, we'll not talk about pressure is pressure. But what is force? See, somebody said workload. That is an interesting definition. Workload, okay. I'll take that point. Maybe someone could please help me type on the chat box. What all answers we give. Workload, okay. Then what else?
I think responsibilities. Per time.
Excellent. Responsibility.
Per time.
Responsibility. Let's just stick to responsibility. So one force is the workload we have. That is one answer I agree with. And the second is the kind of responsibilities we have. Familial responsibilities, personal responsibility, societal responsibility, correct? These are the forces. Do you agree? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then what else?
Situations.
Situation. So basically, if you see in nutshell, it comes down to one thing, primarily responsibility. Okay. Sridhar says physical, emotional, tension. Yeah, tension, stress, all the same. So if you see, all of you, please look at the chat box. I'm going to make it very simple. So stress, as ma'am was saying, Abarna ma'am was saying, is equal to force divided by area. Correct? This is clear, everyone? Force. Oh, sorry. I personally messaged too. I need to send it to everyone. Okay. Force is equal to. So stress is equal to force divided by area. Correct? Now force is what? The force, life force is nothing but responsibility. The various responsibilities we have. And now next question I have for you is, what do you think is the area?
I think it's time, duration.
Area.
It is a life, sir, from birth to death, sir. That is the area of.
To be relaxed. No, what is the area? See, let's say I'm experiencing stress, so I have responsibility. Divided by the area. What do you think is the area?
Period, I think.
Period.
Period or duration.
Duration. Okay, I mean, duration is very, very high. So what do you? So what? I mean, how do you connect it to your life? Okay, you have a lot of time. Many people have a lot of time. Still, they don't accomplish things. Many people have short time, but they still accomplish a lot in a short time. Why? Did you understand my question? Ma'am is saying a lot of duration time. Okay, I have 3 hours to complete. Someone else has 30 minutes to complete, but they're able to complete in 30 minutes. I, in spite of 3-4 hours, I'm not able to complete it.
There is
So what is
types
the
of
area?
types of responsibilities.
Type, that is force.
No, I mean the areas, like for some of them, if you are single, you can just do the work and that your stress towards the family is reduced. If you have a family, grandparents, parents, it keeps on increasing. So the
That's
force
okay.
is same.
There are people who are single and they still experience a lot of stress. There are people who have a family, still they're happy and they're able to manage all the stress. So what is the area?
It might,
Good,
sir,
good.
it might be the time management, or like the management of your
Time management. You're close. Time management is one of the areas, but in general, what is it?
I think it's the ability to do the responsibility.
Smart management.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Who said that?
Abarna.
Aparna, madam, excellent answer. So the ability or the capability. Are we understand what I'm saying? The capability. Area means what? My capability. See, I'll give you an example. Suppose all of us have been given a task. Okay, all of us have been given a task to complete a research paper by tomorrow. Okay, by tomorrow. Now, some people will say, oh my God, I need to finish a research paper by tomorrow. Are you serious? I don't think I have the ability. See, responsibility force is the same to all of us, right? So let's say, see, all of us have been given the same responsibility of completing the research paper, force. So let's give that force a number, say 10 units. Okay. So the task of completing the responsibility of research paper is force is equal to 10 units. 10 units. Okay, is everyone with me? If we can switch on our video. See, this is an interesting session, right? It'll be more interesting if we can have an interaction and switch on the video and interact. Is this clear with everyone? Yeah. So 10 units. Is it the same for Praveen sir, Upsita madam, Kumar Simha, Rabindra sir, Abarna madam, Priya madam? Everyone is the same responsibility. Same assignment for them. Now, let's say Abarna madam may take 4 hours to complete. Upsita madam may say, yeah, it's easy, 2 hours. Praveen sir may say, okay, I'll take 10 hours. I may say, oh my God, I cannot do this in 1 day. I need 2 days time. Right? Meaning my capability is less, others' capability is more. Right? Somebody who's able to do it in one hour, who has the ability to do it in 1 hour, what do you think is their capability, more or less, compared to a person who's able to do it in 12 hours?
more.
Ability is more. No, so
More.
so the area of, let's say, let me take some name. Praveen sir, who's able to do it in 1 hour, is equal to area is more. Let's give it 10 units. Okay. So area of Praveen sir, the capability is 10 units, whereas Kumar Sima, area of Kumar Sima, my capability is very, very less, because my, I'm saying I want 2 days, so it is just 1 unit. Area of Kumar Sima is 1 unit. Correct? So tell me, who is experienced? Don't agree capability. Capability is not stress. Capability is the area. Even I don't agree capability is stress. Debajit sir, capability is the area, not stress. You look at the definition, or you look at the formula. Stress is equal to force divided by area. Area is the capability. Got it? So area of Kumar Sima is 1 unit. Area of Praveen sir is 10 units. Now tell me, what is the stress of Praveen sir? What is the stress of Kumar Sima? What is the answer? Stress of Praveen sir is equal to how many units?
1.
10 by
unit.
10.
10 divided by
10
10.
divided by 10, 1 unit.
1 unit. So
100%.
stress. So Praveen sir stress. Praveen sir stress is equal to 10, which is the force, divided by 10, which is the area, is equal to 1. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Kumar's stress is equal to 10.
10 by
Same
1.
assignment.
0.
But capability is 1. So is equal to 10. So this is why some people experience more stress, some people experience less stress. So what is the responsibility? Let's look at the numerator, let's look at the denominator. Do you think you can control the responsibilities? Can you run away from responsibilities? Can we say, no, I cannot do this. This is too much. I am not going to go to work. I'm not going to take care of my family. Can we do that? We can't do that. So responsibility is the same. It hardly changes. In fact, as we keep growing, our responsibilities only increase, they don't decrease. So numerator, we can't help much. We can't do much. But denominator, we can do something. Our capability. Now let's dig into this a little bit. How do we increase our capability? You tell me. How do we increase our capability? How do we increase our capability?
Learning and understanding the problem which we have to sort out.
Okay, so to learn, what do we need? Learning. So you need to learn, I need to learn. Maybe you learn more, but I learn less. So why is this difference in learning also?
More interaction.
Share our knowledge with others.
More
also.
interaction. Okay, so what do you need for interacting? What do you need to learn? What do you need to increase your capability? Interest, yeah, to generate interest also, to have interest, what do you need? What do you need in order to have interest towards something?
We need to have more positivity and happiness, and
to have more positivity, to have more happiness, what do we in turn need? We need something.
The intent to learn.
Intent to even have intent, you need something. You know what it is? Okay, let's have an intent. Let's all keep our video on. Let's do something interesting. All of us, please. Okay. Yeah. So let's take one finger. Okay. And let's have a simple intent. All of us have this capability to clap. Yeah. So take one finger and clap 100%. Come on, everyone. One finger clap. Let's see who has the capability. 2 finger clap. 3 finger clap. Okay. So what did you need in order to have this capability to clap?
Strength.
Effort.
Good. Effort, strength. So what do we need in order to have strength?
Teamwork.
Effort. What is, in other words, what do we need?
Teamwork.
Teamwork. I mean, some things are teamwork, some things are individual, but there is something.
energy. We need energy.
Energy. Who said that?
Yes, sir, Ravindra sir.
Ravindra sir, excellent. Thank you so much. Yes, energy. When our energy levels are high, we have more capability. And that is why we experience less stress in spite of high responsibility. When our energy levels are low, our capability is low. Because our mind is not functioning properly. Because our mind doesn't function properly, our body does not cooperate with the mind. And there is disharmony between the body and mind. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Interesting, no? It is. See, I'll just revise what we learned. Yeah, scientifically. Stress is equal to force divided by area. Force is responsibility. Society gives you a lot of force. Family gives you a lot of force, a lot of responsibility. Then divided by area, your ability to receive the pressure, the force, sorry, not the pressure. So the force, ability to receive the force is the area, the denominator. If the ability is very, very low, you will experience more stress. Okay, now I'm going to stick to this bottle and the pen. Can you relate to the formula and tell me in which stress will be more if I press? All of you come on, all of us take a water bottle and take a pen. Can we have everyone please switch on the video? Or else we don't know, are people listening or not? Or is everyone doing their own breakfast and
No, I think, sir, video is stopped by the host, sir. When we are switching it on video, it is
Oh,
automatically.
sir. Okay, is it so, sir?
I think
sir,
I think the bandwidth is not good enough for all to open the video. The sound will go down and it will interrupt. That's why they have cut off the video.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So everyone keep water bottle on your hand. Okay. Now put a force of 10 units. Come on, everyone, do this. 10 units. Are you experiencing any pain or anything? No. Okay. Now take a pen or a pin and keep it on your hand and put the same unit of force, 10 units. You know what happens? There is pain. Why? Because the area is less. Here the area, the capability is more. Here the capability is less. The same person, see, Praveen sir experienced less stress. Kumar Sima experienced more stress for the same force because area is less. Praveen sir's ability area is more. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So this is a very simple science. I mean, there's no rocket science in this. So what I'm trying to come to now, how do we increase the area? How do we increase the area from this pen area to this bottle area? That is directly linked to our energy levels. Directly linked to energy. It's nothing to, not as much to do with talent. Yeah, some things come through talent, skills. Whatever it is, our energy levels have to be high. If our energy levels are high, we are more capable. Correct? My next question is, oh, okay, we need to increase our energy levels. How? What gives us energy? Tell me, what is the most basic thing that gives us energy?
Food.
Food.
Excellent. Food. Correct? Food gives us energy. So does that mean that, oh, food gives me a lot of energy, so I'll have a lot of food because I need a lot of energy. I'll not have one meal. I'll have two. I'll have 3 meals. Does that give me more energy? Does that give me more energy?
No, sir.
No. What happens? The energy decreases or increases as I have more food?
Decreases.
It decreases. Yeah.
All of us can hold our hands like this. All of you hold your hands like this. Whether you like it or not, you know what is the size of your stomach? So much. The size of your stomach is so much. But how much do we eat? Or maybe we eat so much. So food is a limited source of energy. The graph is like this. As we eat more and more, the energy increases. After a point, if you eat more food, it starts decreasing. Energy starts decreasing. Do you agree? Yes. So food is not the solution. Suppose you have a lot of responsibilities. You need to you want to increase your capability. Food is not the solution. Food is only a limited solution. What is the next source of energy? Food gives you energy. What else? Something very obvious. Food is very obvious. Can you tell me any other obvious source of energy?
Encouragement.
Encouragement. Nutrition is food, and regular exercise encouragement will come to this. Something even more obvious.
Water.
Water comes under food only. Anything that
Meditation.
Sorry? Something very obvious. Very, very obvious. Sorry?
Happiness, sir. I think
something that everyone does every day. Not everyone does everyday meditation. Not everyone does everyday meditation. No, something that everyone does.
Sleeping, sir. Yeah.
Excellent. Who said that?
Ravindra, sir.
Ravindra, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, sleep, food, and sleep are the two most basic sources of energy. But sleep also, can you say, oh, I have a lot of responsibilities, so I'll sleep a lot. I'll sleep for 16 hours. Is it possible? Is it possible? So can
No,
you
sir.
sleep for 16 hours and say that I need more energy, so I'll sleep for 16 hours? Will you get more energy? No, isn't it? So sleep also is limited source of energy. As you sleep 1 hour, you have less energy. 2 hours, you have still not so much energy. But if you sleep for 7 hours, you have an optimum amount of energy with sleep. And then if you keep sleeping more and more, you'll see that the energy levels will dwindle. If you sleep for 10 hours, you'll feel very
Lethargy,
lousy.
yeah. Mood.
Okay, sorry, someone is saying something? Okay. So we feel enervated, we feel very lethargic. So sleep and food are limited sources of energy. So what is the solution then? What is the solution? How do we increase our capability? How do we increase our energy level so that our capability increases, so that the area increases, so that the force divided by area equation is less, stress is less? How do we increase our energy?
Balance.
Exercise.
Balance your food and
But still,
sleep.
that is only option. Fine. I balance my food and sleep. It gives me X amount of energy.
Exercise.
But my responsibility is so much that I need 2X. Are you understanding, sir, what I'm saying? You balance food and sleep, you get X amount of energy, say 50 units of energy. But you need 100 units of energy because you have more responsibility. Force divided by area, responsibility divided by area should be less, no? So you need more area, you need more units of energy, not just 50 units of energy. What do you do?
Do exercise to relieve the stress.
Very good, very good. That's one way. So I'll actually nail it down to 2 more things. So food and sleep are important source of energy, but there are 2 other more important sources of energy. You know what that is? I'll give you a clue. What is the first thing you did when you were born? You were born and then you did something. What was the first thing you did as soon as you were born?
Crying.
Crying. Everyone agrees? Crying? Yeah. I disagree with you.
Oh.
I disagree with you.
Yes, so may not be cry. Yeah, right. I think
you needed energy to cry. Even to cry, you have to shout. You need energy. How did you get that energy? Did you have food? How did you get that?
From the mother.
But you are born. You're out of the womb. Now you're crying. Mother is now physically detached from you. Where did you get the energy from crying? For crying?
Breathing.
Yeah.
Excellent. Who said that?
Dolly Bobbin.
Dolly madam, thank you so much. Yes, you are absolutely right. You took a deep breath in, you got energy, and then you started crying. If you didn't cry, people around you would have cried. Your parents would have cried. Correct? And you know what is the last act of life? First act of life is you breathe in, you cry. You know what is the last act of life?
Breath.
Sorry?
Last breath. Last breath.
The last act of life is you breathe out and hopefully make others cry. Yeah. So you breathe in and you make, you cry, you breathe out and you make others cry. In between, so much of breathing in and breathing out is happening. Life is breath, but we don't pay attention to our breath, which is the greatest tragedy of mankind. The greatest tragedy of mankind is that we don't pay attention to our breath. Yeah. So how do we increase our energy levels? We need to attend to our breath. See what is happening when you're exercising also, you're taking breaths in and out. What is happening when you do jogging? You're pumping in more prana, right? Energy through breath. So breath is the most important source of energy. 90% energy you get through breath, not through food, not through sleep. Surprising, no? 90% toxins are released through breath. 90% toxins from the body, mind, emotions are released through breath. Did you know this? Right? So let me just show you a slide if possible. I think I'll have to do a screen share.
Sorry.
1 second. Is everyone able to see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So there are some secrets in us. Okay. So what is the secret? We need to understand that there are more sources of energy than just food and sleep. Mostly we depend on food, which is definitely a limited source of energy, sleep. What is the most important source of energy is breath. Okay. We need to use our lungs capacity to breathe properly. Unfortunately, we use only 20 to 30% of our lungs capacity. So if 90%, my question to us is, if 90% toxins are released through the breath, and if we use only 30% lung capacity, how much toxins are we releasing out? What percentage toxins are we releasing out? 90% toxins are released through the breath. We are using 30% lungs capacity. How much can somebody speak out? How much toxins are
20, around 27%, sir.
Exactly. So who said that?
Ravindra, sir.
Ravindra sir, absolutely. Thank you. So 0.9 into 0.3, right? 90% into 30%. So 27% only we are releasing through our lungs. So remaining 73% is in the body, which is why we get diseases. Okay, which is why we get diseases. Now, apart from food, sleep, breath, there's another source of energy. What do you think that is? Anyone?
Meditation, sir.
Yes, you're very close. So what happens? Some days we are not feeling. I mean, some days we have not had enough food, and we have not slept enough. In spite of that, you get up early in the morning because it's your birthday, and you know you're going to get a gift. Or it could be because you're going on a picnic. You're going on a picnic. So tell me, in all these situations, what is it that is giving you energy? You slept only for 4 hours. You hardly had dinner. Still you woke up energetically. Why did you wake up energetically? What gave you energy? Happy, calm, meditative mind is an infinite source of energy. So breath and calm and meditative state of mind are infinite sources of energy. Food and sleep are limited sources of energy. Okay. So how do we tap? Let's look at the last two. So food everyone has, everyone knows sleep. So I'm not going to feed you in this session, nor am I going to put you to sleep. Instead, I'll make you breathe and breathe better, and I'll also guide you through a short meditation. Is that okay, everyone? Yeah. So let's experience some breath and meditation. Okay. But before that, whatever we do through breath, it's called pranayam. Now, why is breath important? Because we are not just our body. We have 7 levels to our existence. We are definitely our body. What else are we? We are our breath also. All right. What else? We are our mind also. Is everyone here? Say yes. Some
Yes.
people? I mean, say yes, everyone.
Yes,
Everyone
yes.
here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So what is it that said, yes, I'm here, I'm aware, that is the mind. Okay. Suppose I tell, yes, we are here in, right now, we are all here in Australia, correct? Do you agree? We are in Australia?
No.
No. So what is it that is saying no? That is the intellect. Suppose I say, yeah, are we in India? You say, yes, I agree. What is it that is agreeing? That is the intellect. So the faculty which agrees and disagrees is the intellect. Next, how do you remember things? That is memory, and that is your fifth level of existence. Okay. Next, there is something called ego. That is also it gives you a sense of identification. Right? That is also one of our levels of existence. And last but not the least, the seventh is a self, soul, Atma, God, Guru, whatever you want to call it. These these are the 7 levels to our existence. We are not just our body. Okay.
Sir, one thing, this ego and self, I got confused. What is different? Ego and self?
Very good question. So ego is that faculty of existence which gives you a sense of identification. I am an engineer. I am a man. I am a woman. I am a whatever. I am a father. I am a daughter. So that sense of identification is given by ego. Yeah, I am a mechanical engineer. Yeah, some superiority comes. Or we think, oh, I am nothing. I am nobody. I am useless. That sense of identification to either positive or negative is ego. Right? Whereas self is beyond all this. You are at a deeper level. You're neither a woman. You're neither a man. See, before you were an engineer, you were not an engineer. So what are you? What are you ultimately? That is the soul, self, Atma, God, whatever they say. They say, no, God has made a man and a woman in his own image. That is what this is, the self, which is the ultimate. Right? So body is very gross and self is very, very subtle. Now, see, are you understanding what I'm saying? See, body is very gross. Suppose there is a dirt on your hand, you can rub it, correct? But what if there is dirt in your mind? What if there is dirt in my intellect? What is if there is dirt in my memory? What if I have traumatic memory, not so good memories? What if my ego is too much inflated like Ravana, or too deflated like, like a very not so confident person? So how do I address that? Body I can wash with a soap. But what do I do with the mind? So the thing that connects the body and the mind is breath, which is why breath is the most important level of existence. You can clean the mind, you can clean the intellect, you can clean the memory through the breath. Breath is the brush. See, when you're flying the kite, what do you use to fly the kite? What do you use to fly the kite?
Thread, sir. We use thread.
Thread, no? That thread is the breath. Mind is the kite, thread is the breath. Through the thread called the breath, you can control the mind. Okay? Through the thread called the breath, you can control the mind. That is why breath is important. See, how do you breathe when you're angry?
Very, very fast breathe.
Very fast breathing, isn't it? How do you breathe when you're happy? Deep breath, isn't it? It's not shaky. It's not like when you're angry, isn't it? So the pattern of breath and the state of mind are connected. That is what we reverse engineer. The good news is you can attend to the breath and have a say over the state of the mind. This is a secret. This is what our ancient people meditating here in India have done. They've discovered the secret of the mind, which is attend to the breath, pranayams and all that. Right? This we've already discussed. 90% nutrients to breath, 90% toxins out through the breath. So what does it give us? It gives us iPod, inner peace, outer dynamism. And So what do we do when we attend to breath? We do something called pranayam. So now we will learn pranayam. What is the difference between flood and river? Both are water, but flood is all over the place. River is streamlined. So prana is all around us, all within us. But we do an ayama, meaning channelize the prana to make it flow in a proper direction so that we can reach our goal in life. River reaches its goal, which is the ocean, whereas flood does not reach its goal. Correct? Okay. So now what I'll do is I will, one second. I think I will stop the slideshow now. Interesting, right? So this is what we're going to do now. We're going to do a simple pranayam. Do you see how pranayam is connected to breath, is connected to energy level source, is connected to capability, is connected to the stress? Are you able to connect the dots? Ultimately, it's all about energy, and breath is the most important source of energy. Okay, so now what we'll do is we will do a simple pranayam called Bhastrika pranayam. I hope nobody's stomach is full and all of that. It's decently, I'm sure you would have had breakfast a little late, right? So little early in the sense, yeah, some time gap is there, no? So we'll do a simple pranayam, shall we now? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll guide you through a simple pranayam and then I'll guide you through a meditation. Okay, after doing the pranayam, we'll do meditation. Now, what is meditation? What do you think is meditation? Anyone?
Keeping the mind steady, calm, cool.
Keeping the mind steady and calm. Okay, how do you keep the mind steady and calm? It goes here and there.
By sitting in peace. And
Sitting in
important
peace.
thing is we need to not think more. We need to relax.
We need to relax. Yeah. So meditation is basically relaxation. Many people think meditation means concentration. Oh, I should not have any thoughts. I should shoo away the thoughts. I should keep focusing on one point. Keep a dot on a paper and keep. See, this is not meditation. It is concentration. Meditation is the opposite of concentration. It is deconcentration. Result of meditation is concentration. All right. So what we are going to do is we're going to deconcentrate. We're going to chill. We're going to chill. So what we do is we'll do Bhastrika now. Okay. Somebody is unmuted. Could you please mute yourself? There is some noise. Okay. Yeah. So we are going to do a simple pranayam called Bhastrika pranayam. After the pranayam, you just need to keep your spine erect and body relaxed and stay like a statue. Sit like a statue for a few minutes. Okay? Keep a smile on the face. Just sit like a statue. Whatever I tell you, let it be. Doesn't matter whether you're able to do it or not. In your mind, effortlessness is the key. Body fit, you need to put effort. Mind fit, effortlessness. Suppose I ask you in meditation, think of a banana. Instead of a banana, you're getting apple. Don't fight in your mind. Oh, hey, come on, go away, banana. I'm supposed to think apple. Or go away, apple. I'm supposed to think, but don't fight. It's okay if apple comes. If it's okay if banana comes. It's okay if jackfruit comes and pokes you also. Okay, keep a smile. Just keep a smile and let whatever come. Is that okay? Yeah. So this is what is meditation. Result of meditation is concentration. So let's do Bhastrika now. Don't do first. Observe how I do. So I'll say loose fists in front of the shoulders. Loose fists in front of the shoulders, and your elbows are comfortably close to the body. Shoulders relaxed. So I'll say take a normal breath in, breathe out. Then I'll say take a deep breath in, breathe out. Then I'll say in Bhastrika, breathe in, out, in, out, in, out. So what do you have to do when I say in, your hands go up, open palms. Okay, when I say out, forcefully you bring your hands down, back in loose fists in front of the shoulders, breathing out forcefully. Okay, so this is how it will be. Take a deep breath in and breathe out completely. Now I'm doing Bhastrika. Breathe. Do you see? Breathe in fully, breathe out forcefully. When you're breathing in, open your palms. When you're breathing out, back in loose fist. Breathe in up, breathe out down. Breathe in open palms, breathe out loose fists. Forcefully. In case anyone has BP or in case anyone has hypertension or anything like that clinically, you do it moderately. Don't put so much force. If anybody does not have this, then do it with a little bit of force, with rigor and vigor. Okay, so shall we do it? Let's all do. First, we'll do 3 rounds of 20 breaths. First round, you can keep your eyes open and do it along with. Second and third round, you can keep your eyes closed. Okay. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So loose fists in front of the shoulders. Keep your spine erect. You can sit comfortably on the chair. Keep a smile on the face. Take a normal breath in. Let go. Deep breath in. Let go. Eyes open for the first round. Now, Bhastrika. Let's all do it with energy and enthusiasm. Like a warrior. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. 6. In. 7. In. 8. In. 9. In. 10. In. 11. In. 12. In. 13. In. 14. In. 15. In. 16. In. 17. In. 18. In. 19. In. 20. Relax. Spine erect. Smile on the face. Palms facing the ceiling on your lap. Keep your body still. Observe the sensations in the body. Eyes closed. Now onwards, we'll do the entire process eyes closed. Close fists again in front of the shoulders. Smile on the face. Take a normal breath in. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Breathe out completely. Now Bhastrika with energy and enthusiasm. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. 3. In. 4. In. 5. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out 100%. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. 14. In. 15. In. 16. In. 17. In. 18. In. 19. In. 20. Relax. Observe the sensations in the body. Now the last round. Last round, loose fists again in front of the shoulders. Smile on the face. Take a normal breath in. Breathe out. Deep, long, normal breath in. Breathe out completely. Now Bhastrika with energy and enthusiasm. Breathe in. Out. 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 In. 9. In. 10. In. 11. In. 12. In. 13. In. 14. In. 15. In. 16. In. 17. In. 18. In. 19. In. 20. Relax. Observe the sensations in the body, which is nothing but the flow of prana. Body is still. Now, for the next few minutes, we're going to meditate. Keep your body still. Keep your spine erect. And keep a smile on the face. Doesn't matter even if it's fake smile. Keep a smile. Remember, in meditation, there's no effort. Okay? It's effortlessness. Whatever happens in the mind is okay. Take a deep breath in, breathe out. Another deep breath in, let go. Now, without any effort in the mind, just naturally become aware of all the sounds in the surroundings. Maybe the sound of the fan, sound of people, sound of bikes and cars. Become aware of all the sounds. Accept all the sounds right this moment. Deep breath in, breathe out. Right this moment, you are in harmony with your surroundings, accepting all the sounds in the surroundings. Another deep breath in, let go. Now become aware of your body. Your body is a beautiful gift to you from nature, from the divine. Honor and respect your body. Relax your body. Relax your legs. Just a gentle attention there will do the job. You don't have to shake your legs or anything. Relax your abdomen. Relax your stomach. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and palms. Relax your neck and face. Relax your head region. Relax the whole body. Deep breath in. Slowly breathe out and relax more and more. Another deep breath in. Slowly breathe out and relax more and more. Now, without much effort in the mind, become aware of your thoughts. Good thoughts, bad thoughts, doesn't matter. Just become aware of them. Accept all the thoughts. Deep breath in and let go. Right this moment, you are in harmony with your thoughts, accepting all the thoughts. With a smile, take a deep breath in. Let go. Now, without much effort, become aware of your feelings. Good feelings, bad feelings, doesn't matter. Just be a witness to them. Accept all the feelings. Deep breath in. Let go. Right this moment, you are in harmony with your feelings, accepting all the feelings. Deep breath in again. Let go. You are peace. You are love. You are joy. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Deep breath in. Let go. Once again, become aware of your feelings, if any. Take a deep breath in. Let go. Once again, become aware of your thoughts, if any. Deep breath in. Let go. Slowly and gradually, becoming aware of your body and surroundings, very slowly with a big smile, you may open your eyes. All right. Welcome back, everyone. How was it? How is your state of mind right now? Anyone like to share their experience? You can type on the chat box or you can speak out.
It's calm.
Relaxing, says Santosha sir. Calm, okay. Calmness. All right. So now can you imagine whatever calmness feels good? Okay. Whatever you're experiencing right now in your mind, multiply that by 100 times. That is what is possible when you do the Sudarshan Kriya of the art of living, you know. It is an amazingly meditative technique. It's a rhythmic breathing technique which helps you increase your energy levels. And when your energy levels are more and your mind is calm, your capability is more. Because your capability is more, your denominator is more, meaning the equation, yeah, force divided by area is less, meaning stress is less. So this is the ideal way to manage stress. Attend to your breath, meditate, attend to the two sources of energy, breath and meditation. Food and sleep, anyway, they are limited sources of energy. Breath and meditation. This is what separates the men from the boys, from the champs, or the ladies from the girls, so to say, or the champions from the mediocres. Yeah. If you want to really increase your capability, you need to increase your energy levels through attending to the breath and meditation. All right. Of course, I mean, there are many other things that I can speak about. I can go on and on for an entire day, but I'd like to feeling relaxed and peace. Very nice. Thank you so much. So I'd like to, open the floor for any questions anyone has, right? And maybe we can do one thing. We can just take a short break. We can take a 3-minute break and be back at 10:43. Okay, let's take a 3-minute break, maybe a bio break or whatever. Be back at 10:43, and then you can come with your questions. If you have any questions, you can ask. All right, can we do that? Let's all be back by 10:44. 4 minutes break.
Okay.
Shall we do that, sir?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's take a quick break and come back.
Right.
All right. We can all be back and if possible, switch on our videos. I hope everyone's back. Anyone has any questions to ask? Yeah, I'll, keep the floor open for questions now. I think I've talked enough about energy levels and, the way our mind works and stuff like that. Anybody has any pressing question, you may ask. Anyone?
Hello. Yes, sir. So this breath we consider as to increase the energy level. So when we are feeling the lethargic or any type of, so at that time we can do this Bhrastika exercise. Or
Bhastrika you can do. Simple it is, no?
Yeah.
Breathe in, take your hands up, breathe out forces. Whenever you're feeling a little low energy level, just do 3 rounds of Bhastrika. You'll see your energy levels shoot up.
So during that time, our stomach maybe what is the time gap? Maybe we have lightweight
So
stomach.
if you've had heavy lunch, you need to have 2 hours of gap.
Okay.
If you've had like light breakfast or something, 1 hour of gap. If you've had like fruits, half an hour of gap. Okay.
Yes.
So that is the gap. Should be generally should be on light stomach you should do or empty stomach.
Okay.
Which is why yoga, meditation, pranayam are all best done in the morning. Any other questions? I think Aparna man had a question on the chat box. How can we control our expectations? And how can we manage our overthinking? Okay. Interesting question. There is a saying, expectations reduce joy. Yeah. Expectations reduce joy. I mean, see, if we are confident that we get something, then there is no expectation. Yeah, we are so confident that we are going to get this, or when we're going to be able to accomplish this, then there is no weight of expectation. Expectation is when we are in between. It is like a very gray area. But when we are confident, there is no expectation. There is like, I'm sure I'm going to do this. And then we do it 100%. Which is why there is something called intention, attention, manifestation. IAM. Have you heard of this? Anyone's heard of this? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No. 1 second. IAM. I am. Do you know what I am is? I stands for intention, not expectation. Intention. A stands for attention. M stands for manifestation. Intention, attention, manifestation. I mean, this has worked like magic in my life. In my life, many miracles have happened. Especially if you're meditating, if you do kriya, if you do pranayam, if you do yoga, your intentions are so clear, your attention is so sharp, and the manifestation just happens. So suppose you have an expectation, you keep thinking about it. Oh, will this happen or not? Oh, will this happen or not? Oh, will this happen or not? This is like a desire or a feverishness or expectation. A desire devoid of feverishness is intention. An expectation devoid of feverishness is intention. So what happens in intention? You just put a sankalpa. It's called sankalpa, meaning you allow the universe to conspire the thing for you. Yeah, you say, suppose you have some desire, or you say, I have some ambition, you have some goals. Just take a wish, make a wish, have an intention, and just let it out to the universe. And know that it will be done. Right? So that is the intention. And in the process of, in the due course, and you don't have to keep doing this every day. every moment. Oh, my desires need to be fulfilled. My desires need to be fulfilled. Then that becomes expectation, becomes a burden. You just do it like once and just surrender and let go. That goes out to the universe. Yeah, this is all from The Secret movie also. I don't know how many of you watch the movies The Secret. This is what essentially it is. So you let out that intention and know that it will be done. If not, something better will definitely happen. This confidence, if we have, then things will manifest. And Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji says, you know, if you have expectation of the results, you know what you should do? He says, know that the result will be much better than what you can ever think of. Right? Suppose you have an expectation that let my research paper get published, and then you start working for it. Then, but if you have if you have the confidence that my research paper, forget about it getting published, it'll be much better than what I can even imagine, and I'm going to work for it. Miracles happen, I'm telling you. Especially if you meditate, especially if you do yoga, pranayam, sudarshan kriya, because your mind is so sharp, your intellect is so sharp, your heart is so clear. Yeah, Gurudev says clarity in mind, purity in heart, spontaneity in action, or sincerity in action. All these three manifest in a person who's a yogi, who's a person who does yoga. Things happen effortlessly for her. Yeah. So the way out of expectations and overthinking is just knowing that it will be done. Intention, attention, manifestation. What is attention? Intention is done. What is attention? Tell me.
Concentration.
Huh?
Concentration.
Sorry.
Concentration.
Concentration. Okay, yeah. Attention here in this context means something else. Let me give you an example. Okay, are we all ready for an interesting exercise now? In our room, can you spot as many circular or spherical figures as possible? You'll get 30 seconds. Okay, let's see how many you can spot. Circular figures. Circular, cylindrical, or spherical. Anything that is goal, round. Start. How many did you spot? Just keep counting. Keep counting the circular figures. Last 15 seconds. Last 15 seconds. Keep counting. As many as possible. Okay, done. Now all of you on the chat box, you type how many circles you counted. How many circles or how many whatever spherical figures. Type a number. How many did you count personally? Doesn't matter, any
10,
number.
10, sir.
Okay, Ayappan sir, if you can give a number. Yeah, you can mention on the chat box. 10, okay. 8. Srinivas sir says 8. Others around 19 says Aparna ma'am. Harideep sir says 5. Okay. 13, 18, 9. Okay. Great. So let me ask you this question now. 20, fair enough. How many triangular figures did we count during the course of this exercise? How many triangular figures did we count? How many triangular figures did we count? We didn't count. Did we count any triangle? How many pyramid figures did we count? Nil, isn't it? How many rectangular figures did you count? Nil. So what did we learn from this? Where our attention goes, that grows. Where our attention goes, that grows. Attention, yeah. This is what is attention. Once you have taken the intention and you surrendered, you have the attention on positive things. Then that will increase. Then eventually the culmination of this attention is manifestation. So attention is the manifestation that's happening in your mind. Manifestation is something that you get physically. Are you understanding? Attention is the manifestation of positive things in your mind. And what happens? Manifestation is something that comes to you as a reality. So intention, attention, manifestation. This is the way to realize our goals. Stop overthinking, stop over expectations, and know that and have confidence in ourselves. Got it?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yoga, but I'm not able to do every day. So it's okay to do. Okay. Excited to do, but I'm not able to do it every day. So it's okay to do it occasionally with full happy and enthusiasm. Well, definitely something's better than nothing. But do you see, whatever you actually love, you don't have to put in effort. It just happens. So there is a contradiction there, sir. You're saying that you love doing something, but you don't do it every day. If you really, so either you don't truly 100% love it, which is why it's not happening every day, or you actually love it, but somewhere I think you don't probably prioritize, or maybe you think there are other things that you love more, right? But if you love yoga, you can love everything, because yoga gives you that ability to love everything. Anything that is boring also you'll be able to love, because your mind is so much in the present moment, right? So I always say that 80% of the work we do is decided by 20% of the time. 80% of the work done by any organization is by 20% of the employees. 80% of the runs scored by any batsman, 80% of the runs scored by any team is by 20% of the batsmen. 80% of the results in a company is accomplished by 20% of the employees. Similarly, 80% of the quality of our life is decided by 20% of the time that we spend every day. 80% of the quality of our day is decided by 20% of the time. And that 20% of the time is basically is what? It is the yoga time that we give, the time, the me time. See, when you do yoga, when you do meditation, when you do Sudarshan Kriya, especially, what happens? You are giving time to yourself. You are attending to your mind, your intellect, your memory, your ego, yourself, your body. Pareto, absolutely. Pareto analysis. It's called the 80-20 principle. So this, because you feel so good about yourself, your day cannot but be fantastic. This is the secret. Okay. So 80-20, remember. So remember to give that 20% of quality time to yourself. That is through yoga. Yeah. In fact, do you see my poster here? This picture here? Every day we've been doing yoga, over the last 400 days. So many people are joining. Even today morning, I had a session with so many participants. And, it's fantastic to start your day with yoga, Sudarshan Kriya. Sudarshan Kriya, how to learn. Okay, so we do have a program on 14th. In case you want to individually enroll for the program, I'll be taking a program on the 14th, 14, 15, 16, 17. So Vijayadashmi day, very auspicious day. Anything you do on that day, it's supposed to multiply several fold. So I'm having a program on Vijayadashmi day. Let me just share the poster with you. Ayappan sir is asking, maybe I'll just share the poster. Okay, just be here somewhere. It's not here. So this is the next program. You can take up, my number is also here. 9620103436. And the links and everything I can say, you can do one thing. Whoever is interested to learn the Sudarshan Kriya program, you can just ping me on this number, 9620103436. Okay. I can, I can send this one to you, an invite. And yeah, after that we can. Yeah. Could you share the invitation link here? Absolutely. Yeah. So the invitation, 1 second. I think one of our volunteers, one Miss Gautami, is supposed to come here, or Mr. Paras. 1 second.
Yes, Bhaiya, I'm there.
Okay. Paras is here. Great. So, Paras, could you please share the link, the course link?
Yes, I'll be sharing.
Yeah, the entire message you can share here on the chat box.
Yes, I'm sharing it.
Yeah. So everyone can. Yeah, I think you can see this thing there. The links are also there. You can copy paste this on your WhatsApp. And whoever is interested, we actually have limited seats. We don't take beyond a certain number. Morning 20 people, evening 20 people only, So in case you're interested, what you can do is, of course, you can ping me on WhatsApp saying I am enrolled, so that I am interested, so that you can book your slot. All right. So we'll give priority to people who give express interest first. All right. So any other questions? Yeah. By the way, what is Sudarshan Kriya? Let's do this. Paras, maybe you can share the Sky video, the Sudarshan Kriya Yoga video.
Yes, I'm sharing.
Would everyone like to know how Sky helps? How Sky, meaning Sudarshan Kriya, helps? How many of us would like to know? There is a fantastic video, 4 or 5 minute video that I can show you. How Sudarshan Kriya makes a big difference. How many of you would like to learn? How many of you would like to see? Say yes on the chat box. Based on that, we'll show. If there's no interest, then what's the point? Sure. Yes, says Rabindra sir. Yes, says Kavita madam. Ayappan sir says, okay, yes. Okay, great. Then we'll see. Over to Paras. Maybe you can, sir, if you could make Mr. Paras the co-host or the host. You see that
I'm able to share it. Are you able to see my screen?
The screen is shared, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
You can increase the volume. Yeah.
Many of us are familiar with the effects of stress on our body, from headaches to upset stomachs, body aches, and tiredness. But what about the effects of stress on one of our most precious assets, our brain? How about a crash course in what happens to the brain under stress and how we can handle it? Under stress, a physical response is triggered which directly affects the brain in ways that impede our ability to focus and concentrate. This response limits our ability to connect with friends and colleagues and strains our relationships. You might remember from high school biology that brain cells use chemicals called neurotransmitters to communicate. Under stress, a hormone called cortisol is released which hinders the functioning of neurotransmitters, making it harder for brain cells to talk to each other. This makes it difficult to think clearly and is the reason why we get confused in a crisis or a stressful situation. Cortisol also causes a chemical reaction that directly kills brain cells. In addition, cortisol triggers the fight or flight response. This directs blood glucose or energy away from the brain to our muscles so we can fight or flee. This can save our lives if we're running from danger, but in daily life, when stressed, the response creates an energy crisis in the brain, which obstructs our ability to learn new things. Fortunately, these effects can be reversed when stress is reduced. Knowing how stress affects the brain, one would think the solution is to simply force the mind to relax. Unfortunately, the mind has a terrible time telling itself what to do. For example, telling your mind to sleep usually leads to little or no sleep at all. Research at Harvard University found that forcing our minds to do something like relaxing just doesn't work. A solution to effectively managing stress and calming the mind can be found in a more tangible tool, breathing. Because there's a direct link between breathing and emotions. European researchers studied people watching movies that induced emotions of anger, sadness, and happiness. They discovered that each emotion creates a distinct breathing pattern. They also found that just having people breathe in these patterns induced the same emotions. This demonstrates that we can influence our emotions through our breath. So instead of simply being overwhelmed by our emotions, we can transform them through specific breathing techniques. Numerous independent studies have shown that the Sudarshan Kriya breathing techniques, or SKY, are effective stress management tools. Psychiatrists at India's National Institute of Mental Health found that levels of the stress hormone cortisol are significantly lower in SKY practitioners. Published research from Sweden shows that SKY significantly reduces the stress, anxiety, and depression we face under the demands of everyday living, and increases our optimism and well-being. It's as effective as standard antidepressive drug therapy, is free of side effects, and has less drain on the wallet. SKY can also increase our ability to excel. It has been found to enhance brain functioning. Published research shows that SKY significantly increases beta brainwave activity, which is associated with heightened alertness and increased focus. Independent research worldwide indicate that SKY is a potent breathing program that significantly reduces stress and enhances brain function. This can improve our ability to focus, solve problems, and understand complex issues. In addition to the physical benefits like lowering cholesterol and boosting immune function, regular practice of SKY relieves anxiety and enhances well-being and positive emotions. In fact, prolactin, a well-being hormone, is shown to significantly increase from the very first session of SKY practice. And it is well known that emotional well-being is directly related to productivity, concentration, learning ability, and success. The benefits of practicing SKY for any business, organization, or family are obvious, and results grow over time. In a world where everyone is under increasing pressure, regular practice of SKY creates a powerful advantage for our mind, body, and how we interact with everyone around us.
All right. So I hope you got an idea. Did that video clarify some of our questions? What Sudarshan Kriya is and how is it helpful for people working in organizations? Any other questions anyone has? So how many of you would like to do the Sudarshan Kriya? Can we have a show of hands, or yeah, you can say, okay, Ayappan sir would like to learn, Amita madam would like to learn. Okay, so we'll do one thing. So all those who are interested, because you're so interested, if you'd like to pass you personally on my chat box, you can just ping your number, and the name will always be there, so we can send you the link. We can prioritize your slots first. I mean, again, this is out of the FDP. If you want to learn because Sudarshan Kriyas cannot be taught in the FDP. It's a 4-day program, every day 2 hours. After that, you get to be a part of our everyday schedule like this, the 400 days program that we've been doing every day. So you can be a part of that thing as well. Yeah. Right. You can just ping me the number on the chat box here personally. And yeah. Excellent session. Thank you, Pankaj sir. Thank you. Any other questions anyone has? We have a few more minutes, maybe about 15-20 more minutes, because from my side I'm done, unless you have any questions. There are so many things to talk about, but it's better I talk about what you want to know. Any other questions?
Participant, any?
Sir, yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I have one question, sir. How, if someone wants to be the teacher, art of living teacher as a career, or so what is the way to maybe?
So the way to become an art of living teacher is we need to learn how to snap. Meaning the art of living in the present moment. Art of living is living in the present moment. So you can also become an excellent art of living faculty. Only thing we need to know is we need to know how to live in the present moment. And to live in the present moment, we need to attend to the breath, because breath is always in the present moment.
Yeah.
Right? So, and to learn the art of living in the present moment, to attend to the breath, we need to learn the Sudarshan Kriya. So first we learn the Sudarshan Kriya, and there are some trainings. You know, the kind of training that I've undergone in art of living, it's like a training that a Harvard guy gets for the brain. It's like the training that a military guy gets for the body. It's like a training that a musician gets for creative thinking. So it's an overall comprehensive holistic training which develops you in and out, A to Z, 0 to infinity. So art of living is a complete training program. It's a complete package. It makes you a well-rounded personality. So once you become a well-rounded personality, you can train people. What is that? Right? It requires that skill, and which is why the first step is, doing the Sudarshan Kriya and learning it. After that, of course, you be in touch with me. I'll guide you step by step as to how to become a faculty, and you can become. I have made art of living teaching a career now. I'm a full-time art of living faculty. Of course, I do take trainings here and there, other trainings, but predominantly I do art of living trainings. And I must say that I'm I'm living my dream life. I always keep saying that I'm living a dream. It feels so good to relieve people's pain, people's stress through teaching them Sudarshan Kriya, answering questions to them, and making them a part of the yoga group that we've been together. So there you go. You can be a part of it as well.
Okay, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir. And it is also interesting that this ATAL Yojana, this faculty development program, every time they are inviting the art of living session, one session they are giving for the yoga. So one way it is helpful to the personal management, stress management. Then only we can do the better in life. So yeah, it is very helpful and session.
Absolutely, also, absolutely, sir. Absolutely. There's a saying in Hindi. Man jeete to jig jeete. If we can control our mind, we can control the whole world, because our mind is not in the world. The world is in the mind. Yeah. Harideep sir says, how to control negative thinking, sir. Sir, you cannot control negative thinking. You can only observe them and let them go. It's like this. Okay. Sir, do you have a water bottle with you? Yeah. So everyone take your water bottle. I hope there is some water in it. And now there is some negative thinking, meaning what? There is some dust here. Okay. There is some dust or mud. So controlling negative thinking is like, oh my God, there should not be dust in the water. There shouldn't be mud. There shouldn't be mud. There should be mud. The more you do that, what happens? The more you shake. Oh my God, it should not be there. Go away, go away. What happens to the mud? It becomes a homogeneous mixture of dirt and mud. Earlier, at least one small portion of one small particle of mud went in, but now because you're trying to control, it became a homogeneous mixture. So instead, what we need to learn is keep quiet and allow the mud to settle so that clear water comes up. Then it becomes easy to separate. That is why whenever we have negative thoughts, it's better not to react, rather respond. And the best way to respond is through meditation. I mean, we're all human beings, sometimes we tend to react. We do things out of reaction, but still, even if you react, how to be able to get out of that immediately. Doesn't mean that a person who meditates never gets angry. I get angry. I make no bones about saying that. Sometimes I've reacted, but the amount of time it takes to get out of that regretful mode, remorseful mode is much lesser than a non-meditator, or when I was not meditating, if I were to compare myself with myself. Okay, so the best way is to meditate and let the negative thoughts dissolve. And it happens naturally, which is where Sudarshan Kriya helps a lot. Yeah, flushing out. See, negativity means toxins in the mind and the emotions. Correct? Toxins. Remember, 90% of the toxins are released through. Anyone remembers? Quiz. 90% toxins are released through
Breathing.
Through breath. So these toxins, the negative thoughts, are released through breath. And when we practice Sudarshan Kriya, Pranayam, Bhastrika, meditation, it happens effortlessly. Any other questions? Yes, no? Okay, some more things on the chat box. Feedback. Okay, yeah. Sir, how to control overthinking? I think I answered that question earlier, no, sir. Overthinking happens because of desire or feverishness or fear, right? But the solution to overthinking is confidence, intention, attention, manifestation, right? So when you are confident about getting something, when you're confident about writing a research paper, you don't overthink. Instead, you act confidently. Yeah. Why, sir? As in, I didn't get your question, sir. Can you elaborate? Can you unmute and speak instead? It's better you speak, sir. What exactly is your question? Faizan, sir. I'm not sure if Faizan sir is able to hear me. I need to understand the question clearly. So I think I answered this question of overthinking earlier. Feverishness and intention. Intention devoid of feverishness. An intention is basically a desire devoid of feverishness, devoid of overthinking. Remember? Yeah, intention, attention, manifestation. That is the best way to handle overthinking. Any other questions? We have 13 more minutes in case anybody wants to ask anything, or else from my side, I'm done.
Any question, participants? Otherwise, it's concluding the session. Wonderful session. Start with the last.
So we can do one thing, sir. Okay, we can all type on the chat box what is the one takeaway that we have from this session. What is the one takeaway you have from this session? Everyone can type on the chat box.
Open some people. Everyone, type it. What is the outcome of the session? Just type it.
Yeah. Yeah. For you personally, what was the takeaway? What did you learn? Okay, be happy. Okay. Says Dr. Sanjay sir, absolutely. What else? Resetting the goals. Okay. Others, what is the one takeaway for you? Mine, yeah, becomes calm. Okay. I can increase the efficiency of my life through yoga and meditation, right? By attending to the breath, to pranayam. Very nice. What else? How to do meditation. That was. So all these things, whoever is interested to learn meditation, learn authentic meditation. There are some, please don't go on YouTube. Okay. We're spoiled for choice, but it will mislead you. Best to learn authentic yoga meditation, come to Art of Living. So if you're interested, you can personally ping me your number. I'll get back to you on meditation and yoga classes, Sudarshan Kriya meditation classes. Yeah. So Harideep sir, you can just personally ping me, right, on my WhatsApp number or here on the chat box. Yeah, I will send you more details. And feeling relaxed and peaceful. Okay, whatever happens for good only. So take everything positive way. It's not possible always, but we have to try and try, I think. Okay. Manisha ji says yoga and meditation are important in life. Develop confidence and take life as it comes. Very nice. And Harideep sir. Prita madam says to rethink ourselves in the direction for a happy living through yoga. All right, very nice. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much it from my side. Unless there are any questions, I'm absolutely happy to answer those. Know about our requirement of body and soul. Okay. Okay. All right, sir. So any other things?
I think no questions, sir. And last 2 hours, it is relaxed already. It was stressful. Start with the session. Very good session.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for accepting
Thank
our
you, sir.
invitation. Being stressful mind, with relaxed, and at least 2 hours. For relaxed, I started the initiated go further to stress free mind, the teachers, faculty. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. All right. So are we ending the meeting now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Shiv Shankar sir says life is all about breath. Yes. Thank you. All right. I really enjoyed the session. Taking the session is always a fascinating experience. Every time I talk about breath and something that is so close to my heart, meditation and mind. Have a nice day, everyone. I hope everyone does the Sudarshan Kriya soon. There's one takeaway that I'd like for all of us to have is the Sudarshan Kriya. Learn it as soon as possible. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All the participants join 12 o'clock, 12 noon on the session 11. Thank you.